Hello and welcome back to Superstarglam. In today's look, I am attempting the half cut crease and I really love how it turned out. So if you're interested to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. And I'm going to start by priming my face. I put SPF, so now I'm going to put the primer. I'm using it's like the sample size of the Jouer Anti-Blemish Matte Primer. And then I have another sample size, and it's the Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer. And I'm just going to apply that to the areas that I have the biggest pores, which is my nose and here in like the cheek area. I'm going to prep my eyes as per usual with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I just like this because it does two things. It neutralizes my eye to cover any discoloration, veins peeking through, and gives me a blank canvas. And two, because it actually prevents creasing, which that happens a lot if I don't prime my eyes. I'm going to take the Modern Renaissance palette and I'm just going to take Tempera and just dust this lightly all over my eye to set this base. Okay, I'm going to take a small pencil brush. This is the Morphe M431. I'm going to take the shade, this one right here, Raw Sienna, and I'm going to apply this right in the crease. Since this is a cut crease or half cut crease, I really want to concentrate most of the product in the crease area to start defining it. Once I've done that, I'm taking the Morphe M441, which is just a like fluffy brush with no product on it. I'm just going to go over it to buff it out and make sure there are no harsh lines. So I'm going to keep continuously doing this step, concentrating it right into the crease and buffing out the edges. Now to add a little bit more dimension, I'm going to take a warm taupe right here and apply it in the same spot I applied Raw Sienna. I'm going to take a little bit of the golden ochre shade in that fluffy brush, just a tiny bit. I'm going to use this to buff out the top portion of the crease. Now taking a angled flat brush, the Morphe 165, I'm going to take the shade Cypress Umber, which is this dark brown. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to carefully apply this to the crease area. And this is going to be the darkest part of the crease area. And then, so it's going to look like it's fading out to the lightest shade. Now I'm going to go back to Raw Sienna and that pencil brush and go over that dark brown shade, and this is just going to help blend it out. And because this is a half cut crease, I'm going to take a flat shader brush. It's the Sigma E55, and I'm going to apply a red ochre, which is right here. I'm going to pack this onto the outer corner. I'm going to go back into Cypress Umber, and I'm going to take the Luxie 227 blending brush, and I'm going to use this to apply it to the outer corner and blend it out into the crease. Now going back with that fluffy brush, I'm going to lightly buff out the edges. I'm going to apply a little bit more of that red ochre to the outer. So now to clean everything up, I'm going to take the soft ochre. I'm going to take this concealer brush from Luxie, the 211. I'm going to take just a tiny bit and start carving out the inner portion. So now I'm going to buff out the edges with that red ochre. Gonna tap it in. And then I'm going to take the Makeup Forever Starlit Powder in number 13. And I'm going to use this small like shader brush. And I'm going to spray it with some Fix Plus. And I start by packing it in light motions right over that cream. Like lightly swipe it all over the inner lid. Going back again to buff out the edges. Now I did get a lot of fallout, so I'm just gonna grab a wipe and wipe right under the eye. I'm also gonna clean up the outer edge. So I'm gonna finish the rest of my face and I'll be right back to finish the under eye. So I'm gonna go in with that angled pencil brush and the shade Cypress Umber, that dark brown. And I'm going to bring it to the outer bottom lash line and just really packing that into the outer lash line. And then using that same pencil brush that I used, I'm going to take red ochre right below that, and I'm just still going to keep it in the outer edge. And I'm going to take another little pencil brush. It is the Morphe E36, and I'm just going to apply raw sienna all over the inner corner and then just use it to blend out the edges on the outer. Using the same brush, I'm just wiping it down. I'm going to take the highlight that I'm using on my cheeks, which is the Mally Effortlessly Airbrush Highlighter in Stardust. I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to wet the brush, and I'm just going to apply that to the inner corner. And to finish up the eyes, I'm just going to take the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara. I'm just going to apply this to my lower lashes. Okay, I'm gonna spray my face with the Lock-It Makeup Setting Mist. I've already used the Revolution Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Illuminating Fixing Spray, and it did give me a dewy finish, but now I just want to lock it in place. I love the little mister on that one. For the lips, I put on the Jouer lip creams in Melon. And that's pretty much it. To be honest, I almost gave up on this look because I was not liking the eyes, but now that I finished it and I see the end progress, I love how it turned out. So that's just to show that when you're trying on a new look or a new eyeshadow look, it may not look appealing, or may not look like it's going to end up looking good. You just have to follow through, trust in yourself, follow through, and at the end it all works out. Once you put on the lashes or mascara, it all pulls through and it works out. So just a little tip on that. So I really hope that you enjoyed this look. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you next time. Bye.